What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you watched last week's video, we took the truck out, we scratched the crap out of it, and we're gonna give it a wash today and see what actual damage has been done to the paint. But first, we have something that a lot of you have been asking about, and if I go wheeling with people, I bet you 4 out of 5 times it'll get brought up. And that, of course, is we got some spacers for the truck. The front wheels stick out quite a bit more than the rear, so this should even them out pretty close. Honestly, this doesn't bother me at all. Having the wheels wider, I never think about it and it doesn't bother me, but apparently it bothers everyone else. So we got some of these. We're gonna stick these on, even it out a little bit, and we'll see how it looks. All right, and apparently we need some gas. Awesome. Oh yeah, gotta clean that out. All right, so we got that off. A little dirty in here. Clean all that out while I got that wheel off. Well, we got those on there. Thank you to Martin for giving me these. Martin was in that last video with the F-150. He's got a Nissan Frontier that these came off of. I'm gonna use these too for a while. But yeah, shout out to him for letting me use these for a while. Thanks. While we got the wheel off, I'm gonna wash it out real quick. Go ahead and clean all that mud and clay out of there, just in case. So this side's all done. Not nearly as dirty on this one, but got the spacer on there. This side's much cleaner. But I do have one stud on each side that are stripped. They just spin. Can't get them real tight, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And then soon we'll have to pop this off and try to fix that, because there's one on each side. So anyway, let's get the wheel back on. All right, we're all done. We're gonna go ahead and measure it up. Let's see. What do you think? It's probably right at 2.5 inches. It's hard to see from here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see how this one is. This one's probably going to be about a 1/2 inch out.
It's about 3.5.
So another inch, but that's fine for me. Here you go, coming around. It's a lot better. So real quick, I want to address a lot of y'all on Instagram will message me and ask me about the transmission. Update on the transmission, it's still doing the same thing. It's not detrimental. If I let off the brake right when it's coming down from like 2 to 1 mile per hour, like right when it downshifts, I don't even feel it. It doesn't do it at all to 4 low, so I'm just gonna leave it be. It's not hurting nothing, I don't think, and I don't even notice it anymore. So anyway, that's the update on that. And the studs were not broke on this axle, by the way. It was the studs on the spacers, so not a big deal. And it's really just one per spacer, so whatever, it's not a big deal. When these tires wear out, which they're probably about 60% tread right now, when they wear out, I'm going to, when I get new tires, I'm going to go back to the stock 16-inch steel wheels. So I might not even use the spacers, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's the update on that. But so far, so good. It looks a lot better. When I get back to the house, I'll show you guys an update on how it looks. All right, we just pulled to the car wash. We're going to clean her up and see how bad these scratches really are. All right, we just got home, and man, it doesn't look too bad. It's crazy how, I mean, you can see a little bit. It's definitely scratched, but it's not like, let's see if I can get a good shot. There you go. But honestly, in the right light, you can see it, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. That's a little scratched. But I mean, from 20 foot away, she's beautiful. Now, obviously, we know this isn't a show truck. This isn't a SEMA truck, so it's gonna get scratched, and I'm perfectly okay with that. But for the most part, I think it looks pretty good. If this was a black truck or a dark colored, you'd be able to see this way more. Obviously missed a spot cleaning. Oh, and I want to point this out. So you guys remember we went through the bushes and it tore off the ditch light, which I got to fix that here in a minute. But I will say the snorkel did not budge 1 inch during that whole escapade. The only thing that came out was that drain plug that was in there, which right there, that's not a big deal. But the whole thing is still super solid. That thing is on there really good and very well designed by C1. All right, so here's the side, and that wheel's poking out. It's pretty good. It looks a lot better. Like I said, it never bothered me a bit, but every time I went wheeling somewhere or people would comment or shoot me a message, they would go out of their way to message me on Instagram telling me about I need a spacer in the back. So anyway, that was done. So real quick, we on the website, we got a couple new brands dropping. So if you guys don't know about this, your first time watching, we have a website, 4wheeldriveadventures.com. I'll leave a link down in the description. I'll probably put one right here. But we got new brands coming on board. We got CJD Racing. It's going to put their whole lineup on there. I'm super excited about that. They make some really nice stuff for any kind of Nissan truck or Tacoma. And we've got Rain Outdoors coming on with their awnings. They make some of the best awnings out right now. And you can go to our website. You can pick those up. And we're working on a deal with TRE, which should be up here soon, getting some lockers put on the site and a couple other items that they can get to us pretty easy. So definitely go to the site, check it out. We upload new products on there literally every day. I go through and I upload. I think I put 60 or 70 on there 2 days ago, and we got new brands coming on board every day. So make sure you go there, pick up something, get something you like. There's going to be a sale on there. Gazelle tents are 10% off, and I'll leave a code down in the description. If you put 4WD5, I will give you 5% off anything in the store. So if you're looking for something to go camping in, now's your chance to get it at a pretty good price and help support a small channel and the business that you're buying it from. Another small thing I noticed we need is we need to get a Fairlead on here, which I knew that before, obviously, but this steel line, even that one application where I used it to drag that tree off the trail, when it was cocked off to the side, it did wear down the bumper just a smidge right there. So we need to get something here. I need to replace this, honestly, but we definitely need to get a Fairlead on here to help protect the actual bumper. I did notice that a few days ago. Shout out to my boy Kevin, who hooked me up with these shackles he won off a raffle from Rhino USA. These things are really nice. Got a little rubber on there, so if you have a soft shackle, it won't fray it. They're super solid. I got 2 of them, so shout out to Kevin. Thank you, buddy. It's funny, I've never been big about the front bumper having shackles on there. To me, it looks like nipple rings. So it looks like the truck is wearing just 2 big old nipple rings. But these are black, and you really don't see them. But they make other ones that are red or like the polished aluminum. Those things just look, all I see is titties. So these look pretty good. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Take care and have a great night.